Hi guys, it's me again. This is Rusty 78609 in Central Texas. The lighting's not too good. The dark side of the moon is all over me. But anyway, it's me, trust me. And anyway, today is I think April the 14th, 2015, and tomorrow is our nation's birthday. It's the day it gets paid, April the 15th. It's called Tax Day, Income Tax Day. I was a CPA for 20 plus or minus years. I passed the CPA exam in like 19, oh scratch that, at the ripe old age of 26 or 27. And for the next 20 plus or so years, I was a certified public accountant. I worked in private accounting with companies and corporations and with family-owned businesses, and I also worked for a national accounting firm. And then for about the last 7 or 8 years, I had more than that, 10 years, I probably had my own business. Anyway, but that's a 1040A. I'm not going to show you all of it because the numbers on here would stagger you. My total income is negative $90, and I'll explain that. But anyway, in looking at this thing, and I can't, I mean, it's changed over the years and over the years. And when I first started in accounting many years ago, it was much simpler, much simpler. And now there's a form for everything. Anyway, mine's just a plain old 1040. And, I was looking over, as I filled it out, I was just thinking about the average individual that's trying to do their civic duty and pay their taxes on time and pay their fair share. Actually, they should call it their unfair share, because it is their unfair share. I mean, there's corporations that make billions of dollars and individuals that make billions of dollars that pay zero. Okay? And they got these cute little things called loss carry forwards and loss carry backs. In other words, if you have a year where you have a large loss in a corporation for whatever reason, then you can carry it back and get a refund from the federal government for 5 years back, or maybe more now, and forward probably 5 or 6 years the same way. I mean, you can carry it forward forever. Same way with long-term losses on the stock market. So, it's all rigged for the wealthy, and it always has been. And I'm not sure it's any different in any country in the world. It's all rigged for the people that have the money. Could this be simplified? Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Could I simplify it? Yeah, in a heartbeat. What I would say is just for two things. One, national sales tax. That's it, period. If it moves, it's taxed. If a corporation buys it, they pay sales tax. See, right now, they don't pay sales tax. If it's for resale, they don't pay sales tax. No. But if you had a nationwide sales tax, so that when they bought their products for their inventory, they had to pay a sales tax? Yep, that cuts the crap out. It ain't going to happen, but it's a nice thought. Next thing I would do is I would have national Medicare for everyone. Okay? One plan for everybody. One. No deductible, no nothing. You just go to the doctor, and the doctor takes care of you, and you go home. That's it. No crap. No. With Obamacare, which they call the Affordable Care Act, which is total shit, it's the unaffordable care plan is what it is. I mean, the deductibles start at about $5,000 and go up. Okay, and the way to get a lower premium, you got to raise your deductible. Well, when you get to a $10,000, $20,000, $15,000 deductible, you have no insurance. You don't have any. Okay, you just paying money to the insurance company for nothing. Here's one that caught my eye. It said, here it is. If line 38 is $154,950 or less, well, that's your adjusted gross income. Okay? So if your adjusted gross income is $154,950 or less, you get a whopping $4,000 deduction. God dang. Get out of here. It's sad, folks. It's sad. But I just had to do this. And another thing, I file a Schedule C, which is profit or loss from business. I always do that because I do these little tasting events. And rarely does my income exceed my expenses. Rarely, because I'm a corporation too. But anyway, I just had to do this little short video. Because tomorrow is tax day and everybody will run out and pay their taxes, which they should. But corporations and individuals, and here's the craziest thing about the whole system. We, the working poor out here, pay our taxes to fund them to screw us some more. So they can pass laws to avoid even more taxes. You see what I mean? It just goes on and on and on and on and on. Because the lawyers that draw up these Affordable Care Acts, that was written by a law firm in Chicago, Illinois, a little payback from the donations they gave our president that's in office now. And I think they charged about $300 and something million in fees, which is not unusual. But anyway, that is about, I feel better now. And also, whenever the money comes back to the states, like it should, take the strings off. Take the strings off. See, right now, a state like North Carolina, because they passed this LGBT law, can be held hostage by the federal government. Now, what it means is the federal government can and will, to get in there, to get them to do something they don't want to do, they can and will withhold funds from the state of North Carolina. What kind of funds? Highway funds. They'll nail them right there. Hell, they did it to Texas. Texas didn't want to change the DWI laws to reduce the level of intoxication from 0.1 to 0.08. Yeah, right. And and the way they got it done and got Texas to do it, they threatened to withhold highway funds. Can they do that? Yeah, somehow. I don't know how. But anyway, all these little things are coming out now. We got Trump and Sanders. We're starting to see behind the scenes. Probably some things that they didn't expect us to see for the next 50 years or ever. We're starting to see now. And it's changing, folks. It's changing. For the better or worse, we'll see. But anyway, I just had to get that done. Don't forget to file your unfair tax return, because that's all it is. And this is the dark side of the moon today. Or maybe this one is too. But anyway, enjoy. Thumbs up. Adios. Carpe diem. Bye-bye. And why do I do that? Watch the Colorado River deal.